G'day my YouTube friends, how's everyone going? My name's Caroline and this is my weekly cash stuffing. This is week 2 of September. Now I trialed a different intro today. Let me know how you think about what you think about that. I think I saw, I can't remember her name. Someone did it like that and I thought, wow, that was really like zen and therapeutic to watch just a little bit of ASMR of counting money. And I thought, yes, and the mechanical calculator, which is always a nice sound. But anyway, I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for the lovely response from my last week's video where I started a whole new kind of like a setup. It's a different budget. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Plus all the response I've got from my new products that I launched over on my Etsy, and I'm just so happy that everyone's enjoying the freebies as well. So thank you so much. I always start off a video with a Pepsi Max. It's my daily treat. And that's got to be the best sound, right? So I'm waiting for Pepsi to endorse me. At least if they just send me like a sneaky case from time to time, I'd be very appreciative, but I don't even think they know I exist, but I do like Pepsi Max. So Pepsi, cheers to you all. All right, so first we're gonna start off with emptying the wallet. And I hope you guys have had a great week. I've been busy working, still getting the hang of things. I think it's going to take a little while, right? From when you're not working at all to working back 5 days in the office. It's an adjustment, that's for sure. So spend, I do have a little bit of money. I have $30. I did use my digital spend a little bit this week, but that will be revealed in my monthly wrap up. So I won't need to reveal that. But as far as cash goes, I only spent $20. So I'll put that off to the side. And then petrol, I did fill up my car and it is around $44. So I've got $5 note and some change. So there we go, that's that. So spend is going to get 50 and petrol will get 50. So we've stuffed that for the week. But $35 is going into rollover, which is a very decent amount. So I'll put that at the front there and we will kickstart with my envelope. So here we go. I also got a new thing. I'm trialing this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, but I went on one of those cheap sites like Temu or whatever, and I got one of these. I actually ordered 4, one for each binder. However, they came cracked. It's very cheap product. But, you know, I saw someone else use one and I was like, oh, I like that. But I don't know if I am going to keep it. It takes up quite a bit in your binder. So, again, leave that one with me and it might still be here in a couple of weeks. It might not. So digital spend is going to get $70. Now, I haven't filled in the trackers, but I will do this after the video, so you don't have to be bored by that. So 140 now in digital spend, but I have spent some out of this. So, but it's good to know how much money I have in there, so I know what I can spend. So Live Mas will get $35. So 20, 30, and 5. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, to 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. $235 in the Live Mas, which is just a bit of everything and anything whenever I want to do stuff, and I've spent digitally, that's what I'll do. Head to toes next. That also will get $35. I feel like I'm fighting off like a little cold or something. I think one of the ladies in the office is coughing a little bit, so I really hope it's nothing. 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 230 now in head to toe. Because obviously I'm new, I can't take sick leave if I get really unwell. Health and meds, speaking of, so I did go and pick up some, it's going to get 35. I did go and pick up some double strength vitamin C. So that will come out at the end of the month as well when I do that wrap up, which I'm looking forward to trialing this new structure. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30 in health. then gifting will receive its $5. So now it's got 20. And then the rollover, we shall put that in September. We don't count this. So I'm just going to take all of this, boom, and pop it in there without looking. So that's the first binder already done. Can you believe it? It's wild how quickly you can stuff some money. All right, fixed essentials. This is the bills. Vehicle extras. So I think I've already thought of a couple more categories I need to add to this, which I'll start maybe the next month. But this will get 15. So this is what I mean. Like, it takes a little while if you're starting, especially a new structure, to find the rhythm, because you'll still think, oh my God, I forgot about that bill or whatever. 10, 20, 25, 30 now in extras, vehicle extras. So this is things like if I need, you know, pretty much like maintenance, like new tires, that stuff, you know, if I've got something wrong with the car. But these are my new annual trackers. So I will be tracking, you know, if I know a certain bill, I break down, divide it by 52, because 52 weeks, 52 pays. And then I put that amount in each week. So this requires 5. However, I am going to do the same as last week and put in an extra 50. So now it's got 110, and I will color in the correct circles after. And then the same with the CTP. That's going to get the 5, but it's also going to get a 50. So now it's got 110. And then see, you can see I colored in the circles because they're $5 a circle. And then by the end of that, it should all be correct. Car insurance is next. However, that's just refresh, so this is starting perfectly. So $10, and then this time next year I will have $550 or thereabouts to pay the bill. So if I've got 552 is what I need, divided by 52, I need to put $10.60. So obviously I'm going to be slightly short, but that's why I've got the vehicle extras, or I've actually got the other bills, which is where I'll take it from. But that's how I break it down. So, but if you're doing this digitally, you can actually even put aside in your envelope bucket or whatever you call the digital ones, you'll be able to put exactly the right amount down to the cents. So $20, or if you're in, say you've got somewhere where you, or even here, if you cash stuff with coins, you could put $11 as opposed to $10, you know. Bike CTP is getting 5. There we go. And then bike insurance. There's a few of these bills because I own a car and a motorbike. So, and I'm saving for individually each bill. And then lucky last is the other bills, and that gets $35. There we go. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So $70 already saved for other bills, which is a nice feeling because, yeah, there's a couple of things I've already forgotten about that I've realized. So I will make sure I fix that at next month. I think I'll start that with the new categories. All right, then I have my beautiful tan binder, which I'm just so in love with this color. I think it's beautiful. And then here, just so you guys know, I've got my £10 British note, and I picked out the £10 because I love Jane Austen and we want to do all the Jane Austen-y stuff while we go over there. So we will be saving a little bit harder for this soon, but this is the goal. My next holiday, hopefully to go to the UK, you know, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, do all that with my mum. So that's why I have this here. And for the Brits watching, it's very similar size, your £10 note, to our $5 note. It's just slightly, yours is slightly wider or taller, however you want to see that. And for Aussies, so their £10 note is very similar to our 5, and their £5 note's slightly smaller yet again. So very cool, but that's why I have that one here for you guys to know. All right, so house fund. This is for house deposit for those watching that are new. I will be putting 200 in. So we have 15,000 represented in prop money, and this is what sits in the bank. So 15,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56. So $15,600, which is great. I'm so glad to be able to get back on track about this one. Love that. Birthdays is up next. Birthdays will be getting 15 bucks. So we have 100, 150, 60, 70, 75, 80 in birthdays. Christmas is next. Now this is one I will colour in, and it gets $40 because that allows me to colour in 2 icons. So I shall get this one. And I've been colouring in the moustaches of Santa. So 1, 2. And just in case you wanted to see that up close, as you can see, I'm colouring in his moustache. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. Yay! 300 bucks in Christmas, which is coming up really fast. Celebrations will get 10 bucks. So it's got 20 now. So this could even go to New Year's Eve, could go to anything I wish. Padawan, he is my little nephew. He gets $25 every week. So now he's got 50. This will predominantly go to Lego, or when they come up here, he loves going to those places like Time Zone and stuff where there are those like game arcades. Loves that. New tech is up next. Now this is exciting because I did see they announced the new iPhone coming out 10, 20, 25, 30. And yeah, I love the look of it. I love the orange color too. I always tend to go the black, to be fair, but it's a really nice color. New adventure. So yeah, let me definitely know if you're thinking about getting the new iPhone, if you're due for an upgrade. I'm probably gonna maybe wait and get maybe next one. So $20 goes into adventure, which gives it 40 bucks. I'm not quite due yet, sorry. The unexpected will get 15 bucks. So 10, 15, and now it has 30. There we go. Tuck that in. There we go. Oh, I'm just loving having all these bills sorted. Feels so nice. All right, then lucky last, we are doing savings challenges. I don't know if this is the people's favorite. It is kind of my favorite because it is just fun to play the games. Let's see what's left. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85 bucks. I think that might have been the same as last week. Can't recall. So no no AA banknotes this week, unfortunately. Calendar 3. We will be putting aside, the big one, 30 bucks. So 10, 15, 20, and I'll go 30. I'll actually do it that way. Sorry, that was a weird way to grab the money. 10, 20, 25, 30. And now I have 50, 1, 50, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So I only have $40 left to go, and then we'll be done with calendar 3. And while I'm on it, again, just letting you know, I almost lost the binder then. Just letting you know I have my freebie available. Link in the description down below. You can get the PDF, or if you're planning on making a purchase from my Etsy, like a physical order, I'll include a laminated physical version absolutely for free. No code needed. It just goes out with every single physical order. The money board is up next. So this is fun because I get to roll the dice with this one. So I started this one last week, and I started on payday, which I put aside 40 bucks. So let's hope I don't get a 1, 2, 3, because that would pretty much, I think, take all my money. So let's see. Oh, sorry. No. I'm not using that. That dropped out of my hand. Here we go. 2. Oh my gosh, is that 2? 1, 2. It's an X. So it says go back to sports 1, 2, and it's 40 bucks. Oh, I want to roll again. But I won't. Let me see if I have it. 1, 2, 3, 50. Okay, I have it. But I didn't expect to have to put in 40 bucks. And I wanted to color in more of the board. Oh, well, so I'm just going to recolor the 40 bucks, I guess. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. My lordy lord. Was not expecting that. But then I guess that's what's the fun about it, is it's so unsure. And that's why I have it at the start, because it will determine then how much I have left. So I have $15. So let's go 3 5s and we'll try and spread this out. So let me think what I want to stuff. Okay, let's definitely do, so that's $10, so we won't do that today. Let's work, as weird as this is, work backwards. So we've got pizza pie, so we'll color in one of the toppings because that's $5, right? So we have 15 now in pizza pie. Nice. And then what I've actually done, because I thought in case I needed it, I've got a brown and I'm going to do the bases as brown, but everything else is green. So that's that. I could do a bubble tea. Oh, okay. I might do, yeah, I'll do that. No. Sorry. I'll do Black Friday, $5, because that's coming. So we'll color in one of them. Now it's got 55. And then the last 5 will go to small change makes big change. And we'll add another 5 in there. So we'll complete this top row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now in small change makes big change, we have 200, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. 255 in the small change makes big change, which is always a good vibe when that increases quite regularly. So there we go. That's all my money done, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're liking the more categories and envelopes that I'm stuffing. I'm really excited to see the savings grow, and it makes me feel really good having the money all allocated and I'm not going to overspend, which is great. But yeah, I'm still keeping with my tracker that I sell on my Etsy. It's a digital download. I've been keeping track of all my digital spending, and then come the end of the month you'll see me unstuff it all, so that's exciting. So again, thank you so much for watching. Happy Monday to you all. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Bye.